Right guys, so today we're going to show you the Horizon buffet on board the P&O Arvia. So we are going to take you through the breakfast, lunch and dinner. We will explain to you times and all things like that, what's included, you know, your drinks and all those kind of things. Also, we always say this throughout all the especially the food videos, always check your Horizon magazine for opening time. They can differ slightly, so we give you times for when we've been on board, but they can change at any point, so always double check your Horizon magazine. I think it's best we go show you breakfast now before that gets really busy. So we're going to enter in from the Skydome entrance. There's an entrance on both sides. There's also two entrances in the middle, and there's also two entrances at the back of the ship on deck 16 as well, by the swim up bar. So this is the Horizon restaurant. We'll just walk in quickly, show you an example while it is, because it is really early. So this is your seating area. There's quite a lot of seats. Don't always just come to the first buffet you see. There's a buffet further up as well, so always check that one, because they aren't always both open, but everybody seems to congregate around the first one all the time, so you might get lucky and be able to go to the second one with nobody there. So we'll start off with the warm food now. So you've got your fried eggs, some back bacon, some breakfast sausage, and there's your baked beans. And then we come around the corner there, you've got some freshly made mushroom omelettes. You've also got your scrambled egg. It does say hard boiled eggs, and then you've got some fried bread there. We've got some more back bacon. We've got some spicy jalapeno sausage, some kippers. Then we've got some black pudding. Then we've got some lamb's liver. We also have some kedgeree, and that should be huevos rancheros, which will be like a spicy egg, but they're not quite ready yet. More beans, some whole plum tomatoes there in their juice, so they're just tinned tomatoes. That will be bubble and squeak, which it says is vegan. And then just some fried potatoes there, just normal sliced potatoes. Then you've got your bread selection there with some apricot jam, some marmalade and your butter. They will have some little American pancakes. They look similar. I've just seen them making them to the ones that you can get in the Keys, because they do a little breakfast section there. And then once again, it's pretty much doubled, so it's more breads there. And then yeah, you're back to your beans and your plum tomatoes, your fried potatoes. Yeah, and then the section at the other end of the buffet is, like we say, repeated again. So that's all exactly the same there. And then we have the other part here. This is where you can get your toast. There's a toaster there. Not 100% sure if you can make your own, because this is the first time we've been up for breakfast. It is 6:30 in the morning, by the way, but it does look like they've got two trays there where it will hold white toast, brown toast. They do have some croissants there. They also have here, where they would normally have, say, soups or custards, they've just got some hot milk. Maybe you want to make your own hot cereals. They do have some porridge there ready made, so you haven't got to mess about with the hot milk and wait for it to turn from oats into porridge. They do have some smoothies. Today is a banana smoothie, and then they do have tomato juice as well. They've got a selection of fruits here. They've got grapefruits, some different melons and pineapples if you fancy being a bit healthier in the morning. Then you've got some deli meats. You've got some extra wurst sausage, some salami sausage there, ham, and then a couple of different types of cheese. We've got some small pots of yogurt here, some natural yogurt, and these ones also have some raspberry on them. You've got some plums and syrup. You've got some peaches, some prunes and syrup, muesli ready made with the milk already in it, and then some berry compote. Looks like just strawberries there. You've also got some toppings. You've got some raisins, mixed chopped nuts, some little bits of granola there, some seeds, some banana chips, dates, and desiccated coconut. And then, like I've just explained, it's all repeated again. So let's say let's just say this is the imaginary line where the silver strip is. This half of the buffet, where I'm showing you now, to the bread, to the pancake station, is then exactly repeated on the other side. Just to clarify, that's how it works. At the end we do have some cereals, got some semi-skim milk there, and then it's like the pour your own ones. You've got some fruit and fibre, cornflakes, some Alpen, and they're repeated. Oh, but then there's Special K at the end. This is your diet counter, so it's only a small selection here, but it does include some non-dairy spreads. You've got lactose-free butter, plant-based butter, then you've got some, like say, gluten-free breads there, and some of a few bits of cereal, some shredded wheat and Weetabix, and then this is your non-dairy milks. So there's some soy milks, some nut milks there, and then right at the end here, this is your kind of pastry Danish area. We do have some vanilla muffins, banana muffins, and some chocolate muffins. Then you've got a selection of different croissants there. There's some strawberry danishes as well, some honey walnut danishes, pan au chocolats, and a sweet iced bun. It's repeated exactly the same just here as well. But that is everything on your breakfast buffet in the Horizon restaurant. You also have 2 beverage stations here. These are open all through the day, and these are totally free or included, depends how you want to look at it. They have a selection of different teas. You've got some decaf tea, raspberry tea, peppermint tea, Earl Grey tea, chamomile tea, and green tea. Then you've just got your normal tea. It seems like they've switched it over now. Don't know if they've run out, but before it was PG tips. Now it looks like it's Tetley there. You've also got some brown sugar, some like the fake sugar Candrel kind of stuff, sweetener, that's the one. I forgot what it was called. Don't forget, it's 6:30 in the morning, please give me a break. You've also got white sugar there. You've got a self-service hot water tap. Sorry if it's going a bit loud, they are actually still making breakfast at this bottom end. You've got regular coffee in the machine, and also hot water, just in case that's hot water station is busy and nobody's having coffee. Some semi-skimmed milk here. There is some decaffeinated made coffee, so you don't have to make it yourself. And then you've got all your glasses here for your water station. Now in breakfast times it's water, orange juice, pineapple juice, and apple juice, but then after breakfast is finished they take the juices off and it is just water. Right, I will also just point out this section quickly. There's a coffee machine here that's never worked while we've been on board, a self-service Pepsi machine if you've got a drinks package, or it might charge you, we're not sure because it's never worked whilst we've been on board. But then you've got this ice dispenser here. This is the one we always come to because it does iced water, ice, and just water. So and it's the small cubes of ice. So we've been coming up here with our refillable wide-necked sports bottle kind of drinks water container thing, you know what I mean. But it's great because it fills it without having to get the neck really close. So this is the best one, we think, for filling up bottles. So that is everything on the breakfast buffet, beverage stations, all the other little bits you need to see for breakfast. Breakfast buffet in the Horizon is open 6:30 till 11 AM. As we always say, just double check your Horizon magazine every single day, because times have slightly changed for the odd thing whilst we've been on board. So depending on port days, different sea days, stuff like that, just always double check. Just warning you there. So don't come at us if it changed on you and you didn't check your Horizon magazine yourself. But we won't be trying this. It's a pretty standard breakfast buffet. We have had these on other P&O ships, it's been exactly the same. So it's just basically a full English or some fruit or cereal really. We are having a cup of tea at least. Start the morning with a nice cup of tea. But like I did mention, it's Tetley now. It's been PG the rest of the week and we're a PG house. So I don't know about that one. So we will be back in here next for lunch to show you around that buffet. We will eat some of the lunch buffet and the dinner buffet, so don't worry, we will be trying some of the food for you. So we will see you back here for lunch. Right, okay, so it's lunchtime now, so I'm just going to show you what you can have. So you know you've got your cheese and your crackers there. We'll start with the cold stuff because they're still putting some of the warm stuff out, and then you've got like your salad bits there, so you can create your own salad. Some more bits there, there's some dressings, and then you've got like some little potato salads and little mixed salads there, some coleslaws. Then you've got your meats and salamis and some cured fish there, all different ones. Maybe you want to make your own sandwich, but they do have some sandwiches that are already made up there. You've got a roast chicken with lemon herb mayonnaise. Then you've got a feta cheese and Greek vegetable wrap. Got some fresh bits of fruit there, and then once again it's repeated on this side, so that is your meats, and then you've got your salads there again, because a lot of it is repeated on either side. So what I will show you now here is going to be the same pretty much down there. So they do have a carvery station, a meat station on every lunch. Today looks like it's a bit of a pork or a gammon and some roast vegetables there. And then we've got a chicken and ham short crust pie there, some little sausage rolls, then we've got some basmati rice and what looks like a egg and maybe pork curry there. Oh, it's pork adobo with sticky rice. There we go, I didn't see the sign. Then we've got some miso glazed aubergine there, and that comes with sticky rice. Well, you can have what you want, but they're next to each other. And then it's just some green beans and a ricotta cheese tortellini and a tomato sauce. Sorry if it is a bit loud, they are still setting up. Then you've got your bread stations there with your little butters, a couple of different types of bread there, some focaccia, some brown sliced, and looks like a whole meal. Yes, it is a wholemeal roll. Then we've got a little pizza station and some fries. Bread's repeated, miso glazed, aubergine is repeated. I will just pop up to this end to just see what I missed on the other section. Ah, there we go. So this one's got some little goujons there and some onion rings and some wedgies. Oh, and it's also got a roast saddle of lamb, and there will be some gravy and broccoli to accompany that. We all know what broccoli looks like. I don't need to show that because it's not here. Oh, and then just at the back there we've got the chicken shawarma there on the spit, cooking freshly for you. People are just making some up right now. There you go, he's just making the accompaniment with it there, mixing in the salad with the slaw. And they do put that on a piece of bread. There we go, we just made one up so I can show you there. At the end we've got some spaghetti bolognese with, that says on the sign baby carrots, but that's obviously the bolognese sauce. And then we've got some garlic bread to go with it there. I'll wager you now, because Stacey's at the table, I bet she has some garlic bread. Right, then we're on the puddings now. So we've got custard there and a little sponge cake to go with it. Got some fresh fruit salad, some sticky toffee pudding there. Got some little pots of Eton mess. Ooh, some delicious looking key lime pies. For me personally, you can't go wrong with key lime pie. Oh, this one's a little bit different. This is a matcha green tea tiramisu. I don't normally like tiramisu, so if it's got no coffee in, I'll probably try one of those. And then this is the vegan, gluten-free kind of option. This is your chickpea meringue with a strawberry compote and a bit of cream there. So they've got your dietary counter here, so they've got your kind of non-dairy milks, you know, your nut milks and those kind of ones. You've got some different breads there and a few different cakes. I'm guessing they're gluten-free ones. And then we've got some non-dairy spreads as well. And then once again, same as breakfast, you get your teas, different teas and that there. You've got your coffee. They do a decaffeinated coffee. You got some milk. But then, unlike breakfast, you don't get the selection of juices, you just get water. But there is an ice machine just around here. Right, so good afternoon folks. So yeah, this is just to show you a typical lunch in the buffet. Now, the hours that the buffet is open is noon till 5 p.m. So you can come up anytime between those hours. And just another tip again, same as whether you come for breakfast, lunch or dinner, there's plenty of seats more towards the back. Everyone congregates around the food and it's very, very busy down there. So make sure you just head towards the back before you go outside. There is a bit of outdoor seating as well, but if you want to sit indoors just before that, there's plenty of seats. As you can see now, there's no one sat around us yet. Down by the food, it's manic. It's not till I sit down from a buffet and I'll look and think, wow, there's so many carbs on there. But I've gone for a chicken and lemon baguette, some wedgies, oh, some vegetarian sausage rolls that looks nice.
They were the sausage rolls I showed you, but they didn't have the label out. They are spiced vegetarian ones, just to point that out.
Yes, they were. Yeah, they were spiced. And then I've had some fries, some garlic bread.
Aha!
And for what?
What did I tell you, people? I told you, didn't I? If you were watching, I said she'd have some garlic bread.
I love bread and I love garlic, so I was definitely gonna have some garlic bread. It was next to the lasagna and things. I didn't want that, but I just wanted the bread, the spaghetti. Yeah, next to the spaghetti. I didn't want that, but I wanted the garlic bread. Kev knows I love that.
and then some focaccia bread.
Focaccia bread.
Focaccia bread, that's it, I always forget how to say because I absolutely love that. But yeah, you know, there's plenty of choice on there, I'm sure you won't go hungry.
After he very kindly made one for me to show, I had to try a chicken shawarma, because I had to tell you if they were good or not, because like I say, you don't often see the kebab house style shawarma, is it a spit, being cooked on a cruise, so we'll have to give this a try. It's nice enough. It's nice that they've put like a dressed coleslaw in there, but the chicken's nice enough. There's plenty in it. They haven't really like skimped on the chicken, so it's nice and tender. It's really nice actually. It makes a change for a lunch to have something nice like this. It's a bit more lunchy. And then I always have to try it if it's on board. I'll try the pork adobo. Shout out to the Filipinos, because there's a lot of Filipinos on board these ships. They're always ever so nice. That's actually quite nice. I was expecting the pork to maybe be a bit tough and chewy, but it isn't. It's all the bits I've had seem very lean. There's no fat on it, so if you're a bit funny about, like me, I don't like big chunks of fat on me meat. That's quite nice. I'd recommend that. If you want to try something a little bit different, try the pork adobo if it's on the buffet when you're on board. Oh, and one other little thing I will say is, me personally, I like a sandwich with a lot of filling. I mean, there's some chicken on this chicken and the herb mayo baguette. I always get a bit of extra meat and cheese put on, so I got some chorizo and some, I think it was smoked cheddar to put on as well, so that's my tip if you want a bit of extra filling on your sandwiches.
The vegetarian sausage rolls are very nice. I love the pastry, not spicy at all.
No.
He did say spicy on there, and there's not even a hint of it.
That's one thing to remember on here, and I said the same thing in our Gala Night video where they had a tandoori section for Gala Night in the Keys. If something says spiced, it's not.
Take it with a pinch of salt.
Well,
a pinch of spice, literally.
Literally, it's never spicy. So if you're always a bit thingy like, oh, I don't like spicy food, it never is on these
They're
P&O
nice,
ships.
but yeah, like say not even no into spice. So like I said before, lunch in the buffet is noon till 5 p.m, but always check the hours in your Horizon magazine. And I'm just looking now, they must shut a section of the buffet off because at 3 p.m. they have an afternoon tea, and then that's 3 till 5 p.m. They also do a children's tea in the buffet, starboard side, and that is 5 p.m. till 5:45 p.m.
Yeah, so like I said to you, I showed you one side, there's another side to the buffet further down, like the restaurant part of the buffet. So there is two lunch buffets serving the exact same stuff.
Is that what they start to shut off then?
Yeah, one will then shut off, and that will then be your afternoon tea and your children's buffet, while the other lunch buffet is still ongoing.
Then it starts with dinner, and that's at 6 p.m. So we'll see you back here for dinner. But just another quick thing before I go. Please, people, use the tongs provided to pick your food up with, because going around that buffet there's people using their hands, picking things up, putting it back down and grabbing one that they liked with their fingers. There was plenty of tongs there, so just be considerate of other people because it's quite filthy really. But see you at dinner. Right,
okay, so it's dinner time now, so we'll just start off with the cheese and biscuits. So you've got a cheese and biscuit selection there. You have to slice your own cheese unless you just want a whole big chunk of cheese. I'd eat that in one go, to be honest with you. And then again, you've got your build your own salad section there. So you've got a good choice. Got some salad dressings. I have popped in just before it's open, so a couple things might not be there. They do normally have more salad dressings. And then once again, you've got your cured meat and fish. Oh, there's some corn-fed chicken there as well. We've got some prepared tuna baguettes and cream cheese wraps there. Some bits of sushi and some vegetables and just a few little extras there to add on your salad maybe, and some more fish and cured meats. This one's got some prawns. If you don't like peeling your prawns, you wouldn't be liking them ones, but the ham looks very nice. And then again, we're back onto the salads there. So how it's working is, in the evening, this half from 5 till 5:45 is the children's buffet. The children's like tea, so they're just setting this bit out again, but it's pretty much a replica of that side of the buffet I have already asked. This is some tomato and mozzarella gnocchi
some string beans. Oh, this one looks a bit fancy. We've got oak smoked tofu in black bean sauce with broccoli there. Looks very nice with some crispy noodles on top. Then your usual selection of breads there and big chunks of butter. Oh, we've got some Moroccan lamb pies. These sound quite nice actually. Once again, more butter and more bread. And then this is what I was talking about. It's repeated. So there's the smoked tofu and the crazy noodles again. So like I say, those bits do repeat. We will just get up to the hot section now. So there's more hot food just here. So we've got beef and pepper kebabbed. So this comes served in a pita bread with some chili and sauce and tzatziki dressing. We've got dauphinoise potatoes, some gravy, some lovely looking little Cornish pasties. Got cod fillet with anchovies in butter sauce. Then we've got your mixed vegetables there, more gravy. Oh, some pre-sliced roast beef. And then we've got rosemary jus, Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes. And tonight's meat is roast leg of lamb. They always have a different meat. Lambs, beefs. I think we've had turkey on, all those kind of ones, ham. So keep an eye out on that. And then we've got tonight's soup, which is a vegetable soup al pisto. I'm not making that up, that's what it says. Then we're on to your pudding. So we've got a coffee eclair with espresso cream, fruit salads, some summer puddings. They say they are vegan. It makes you laugh. I'm going to show that because I read that and it looks like it says vegan-ish. I'm guessing IS is something else, but I thought it said vegan-ish. It's like not fully vegan. And then we've got caramelized carrot cheesecake. We've got chocolate and orange pot de creme. Those are gluten-free. We've got some more fruit salads, limoncello panna cottas, more fruit salads, and then we've got some lovely-looking French apple tarts. We've also got Monmouth meringue pudding with plum jam, and there's some custard to go along with that. Then we've got your diet counter at the end again, so let's just have a look. So this is where you get your non-dairy milks, gluten-free breads and some desserts at the back there, and then your non-dairy and plant-based butters and spreads. So as usual, you get free tea and coffee, milks and water, same as lunch. You don't get juices included. The only other one thing I have just seen on there, I'll put that on now, it's manic by the way, so I'll just use my phone, was there was some lemon chicken. That's the only difference on the one side that wasn't fully open. So it's pretty much the same apart from there was lemon chicken, that was it. This Horizon buffet for your dinner is open from 6 till 9:30. 9:30 is when they shut it. If you're still in here, they won't kick you out at 9:30, so don't worry about that.
So I will say that obviously Kev asked to film that just before the buffet opened to guests, so that obviously he could get a good shot of it without loads of passengers there. Now the buffet opens, like Kev said, at 6, and I will say that honestly from about 22 quarter to 6 there was a queue forming already. You're all waiting there with the plates, so it gets absolutely manic in here. Now, just for reference, there's 5,800 guests on this ship whilst we're on board, and wow, does that get busy. Like say, they start queuing 20 minutes before it even opens. So when I first went up to the buffet, I grabbed a plate and I saw some sliced beef there, and there was some carrots and peas next to it. So I put them on. I thought, I'm going to form a bit of a roast dinner here. Didn't look too appealing, but I thought that's what I'm going to go for. And then Kev was further up the buffet and he shouted at me and went, come and try this, some lemon chicken. So I was like, all right, okay, I really like lemon chicken. You know, when you're ordering from like Chinese back home, I always do like a lemon chicken. So I've tried some of that.
So if you're wondering why there was 2 plates of food,
yeah, I started a Sunday dinner, and then I went to lemon chicken and rice. But I'll try some of the lemon chicken now. The chicken's nice and juicy. Lemon wise, are they even afraid of lemon like they are spices? Because it's not really very lemony. Why didn't they put more lemon on?
I don't know.
It'd be nice if they did, because the chicken's nice. And that's the beef. I'm just going to try the peas. You can't go wrong with peas, can you? You're alright. Best thing on the buffet so far. Let me try the carrots that came with them. The rock hard.
Yeah, so I went for some of the lemon chicken as well, but Stacey's already showed you that. They did have miniature Cornish pasties and Moroccan lamb little pies as well. So I thought, well, I'll have a look at these, because surely a British cruise can't get a pasty wrong. I mean, it's got quite a lot of meat in. It's more like a minced beef pasty, let's put it that way. So, not that it's bad, it just needs lots of seasoning. It needs something, because that's the blandest beef I have ever had. There we go, a bit of pepper, save that. Surely the Moroccan lamb pie is going to be a bit tastier. There we go, that's a bit better. It's actually got quite a lot of lamb in. Nice, it's tender as well. I was a bit worried, thinking, is it just going to be like the naff stewing cuts of lamb that are really chewy and fatty, but it's not. It's quite tasty actually. So that's better than the Cornish pasty. Now, it was meant to be garlic fried rice. Surely they've put some garlic in the garlic fried rice.
I've had some of this with my lemon chicken, so I'm hoping it is.
Now I'll give it a smell test. It smells garlicky. It's not too bad.
Really?
Me and Stacey do like a lot of garlic.
Okay, yeah.
But it's there at least.
I was going to say, it's probably unfair if I judge it, because I really do like garlic, so I think I'd be over expecting it a little bit. It tastes really garlicky.
Yeah, but you know, personally, we like a lot of garlic, so we'll do with a bit more.
Right, so we've finished with dinner now. We're going to pass on the desserts. I'm probably going to go to the quays maybe and have a fish and chips. The buffet on board the Arvia. Now, don't let that represent the rest of the food on the ship, because if you've watched this video for the first time, go back and watch all the other food videos we've done on the Arvia, because there has been many, and that food has been absolutely amazing. Like, we've had no problems with that food. It's just very, very poor, we personally think, in the buffet. And we are allowed our personal opinion, because we pay to come on these ships the same as everybody else, and that's just our opinion. I think the buffet's poor, but it does not represent the rest of the food on the Arvia, because that is amazing.
Just a little heads up, there is also a late night snacks in the buffet from 11 PM till 1:30 AM. We are probably not going to be up at 11 o'clock, because we're up and early people, so we won't be showing you that. That's it. That's the breakfast, lunch and dinner options in the Horizon Buffet on the Arvia. Like Stacey said, there's loads of other food videos. Go back and watch them, because they're better representing the ship than this buffet is, because we can't really say how bad it is. I'll just say, you'll need these, okay? You'll need these.
Oh, come on now, you're not being fair. There was nothing wrong with them peas.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with them.
What about this beef? Let's not get back into that. So like I say, thanks for watching. There's plenty of other content out about the Arvia and places we've been to on this ship, so if you're interested, go back and watch those. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button, give us a like while you're at it, leave us a comment. What did you think of the buffet on the Arvia or other P&O ships? I know some people, it's a heated topic for some people, so let us know what you think about that. But like Stacey said, probably going to end up going to the quays and get some fish and chips. So we're going to love you and leave you. So as always, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.